Hi guys, Sean here. I just thought I'd do a little video here, show you what I'm doing. I'm trying to save some of these old ash trees that have fallen. Well, I shouldn't say they're old, but we've got the ash borer here in Ontario, probably like most people do in their area now. It's pretty much covered the whole area. So I'm trying to save some of these ash trees that are down. I got one already cut out of that one. Through this whole bush, there's just a pile of these trees that are down. You can see from this last log that I took that the wood is still good on a lot of these logs. So that piece is there. Hopefully we can get some of this cut up for firewood. There is so much stuff down in here, and a lot of it I'm having trouble getting to. There's a tree there that I want to try to get to next, but I don't know whether I'll it's hard reaching some of these with the tractor because I don't want to kill too many small trees trying to get to them. So, but we're trying to save as many as we can. So I'll show you what I do here is I cut at the butt end, and then I will take a cut here somewhere back here. You can see where I cut on this one, and we will I hook the chain up. I hook the chain up to the tractor, and we just skid these out. And once they're skidded out on the field, we will cut these up into lengths that I can use and put on the sawmill to make some usable lumber. So we are trying to save some of this lumber that has fallen with this ash borer. So anyway, I thought I would just do a little video on that and let you guys know what we're doing here to save some of this white ash that has fallen. So it's a real shame that this ash borer has hit, because most of this bush, this is my bush, most of this bush has a lot of it is white ash and maple. So it's devastated this bush. So okay guys, we're back again for another little shot. I just want to show you here the next tree we're going to try to get out of here. You can see I'm trying to pull the most sizable logs out of here as we can that's worth cutting on the sawmill. And my next one I want to go for is this guy right here attached to this butt. So that's the one I want to go for. It's a decent size, got some good length, but as you can see, I really got no path around here to get here. So what I do in this case, that's my closest path there, but I got to go through all those trees to get there, which I don't think I can. I'll be pulling against too much brush. So what I'm going to try to do now is there's another one down right there on the butt log, but it's a little smaller. There's a nice one right there. You can see it kind of leaning up. It's a big one, but it's going to be tough to get at. So this is going to be tough to get at. But I do see a little opening in the bush that I might be able to get through. If I could get back to maybe 20 feet to it, or even 30 feet, I think I could sling it up. So there's just some scrub here. So I think I can bring my tractor right through this spot right here. But you can see that most of these are just thorn trees. You can see, so they should be cut out anyway. I got a couple stumps to contend with here. that's going to be an issue, so I'll have to try to cut them out. So anyway, that's what we're going to go after for the next one. I'll let you know if we get it. Hey guys, I just spent about I don't know, almost an hour trying to get this log out of this pile of branches that have actually pile of trees that have fell, and I'll show you where we took it out of. We dragged it out through here, and it was lying up in there. And this is an example of the problem we have with all this ash borer that has come through southern Ontario in the last 5 or 6 years or so. I'm trying to save some of this lumber out of here that has fell. You can see this area of the bush was just full of ash trees, and the ash borer has totally devastated this area of the bush. I'm kind of out of breath because I've been climbing through that mess. I'm trying to cut this log out of this tree. You can see where we cut it off. We cut it off up there, right? There's a spot there where we cut it out. It was hung up in those trees there. And so it was kind of it was a real mess to get at, but it was a decent sized log, so I wanted to try to get it out. So anyway, we'll walk back and I'll show you what that ash borer does. That ash borer burrows into the bark, and it just gets under the bark, and it just goes into the wood just a little bit, and it causes major havoc. It kills the tree. So here's the log that we were after. It's got a little bit of a crook to it, but it's not a bad log, and there's a fair bit of lumber left in there. So I'll show you. You see those little lines here, all through here? That's that ash borer just making its way through all that, just under that bark and just into that wood a little bit, and that's enough to kill the tree. You see the bark just coming off, and you see all those little lines in there, and it's a real shame that that has went through most of the woods in North America, I think now. Most of the ash. There's an ash right there. That will be dying here shortly. It will be falling because you see the pinholes in the bark. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they have really decimated the bush. Anyway, so while I got you here, guys, I'll show you my little workhorse here. This is what I skid most of my logs out in the bush with. It's a 574 International. I think it's a 72. So she's got a good loader on it. It's got an International loader, and I keep forks on right now. I got a bucket for it, but it's a 2250 International loader, as you see. I got my my axe and my pinch bar here. That's this little spot for it. Got my tow rope. I keep my chainsaw tucked in back here, and right now the chain is on the log, but I wrapped the chain around 3-point hitch, and then we're able to get into the bush. I got some trails through the bush to try to avoid taking out the little trees. I don't want to kill the little trees. I'm a little worried that with all these ash trees going, that this this section of the bush is going to get run over with thorn trees. I can see the thorn trees starting to come. I've been cutting as many as I can to try to keep them down. I want to get those other trees, as maples, or mostly maple in here. I want to get them established and keep those thorn trees out. So anyway, guys, just wanted to give you a little video of what's going on here in the bush today. It's been a good day. This morning it was -10. I think it's about -4 or 5 right now. So it's been a good day in the bush because it's good and hard. It's frozen up. So we haven't had many days like this year. So anyway, it's just letting you know what's going on. So we'll catch you next time. Thanks.